Now, what information can somebody access on the UID Me Emergency Medical ID service? Stay tuned, I'm going to tell you. Hello, it's Lee Cunningham here from UID Me, the UK's only combined emergency ID and alert service. On this channel, we're sharing lots of information about UID Me, the service. We're also doing the odd product review. So if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell as well, and you'll be alerted of any new videos that we upload to YouTube. Also, at any point during the video, be sure to check out the show notes and the links in the description below, because that's where we link out to any references that we make in the video, and we also include a couple of bonus things as well. So with that, let's get into the video. Okay, so what information can somebody access about me on the UID Me system? Right, anything that you register at the point of activation in section 2 on the form is accessible. So you'll notice when you put in your unique ID number and your activation code, you get a quick message. It says activation successful, and it takes you straight through to a form. The form's broken down into 4 short sections. Section 1 is about you, and that's just like your name, where did you purchase the product, your email address, your contact number. Now that information isn't displayed, so your email address is never shown on the system, and neither is where you bought your ID product from. That information is just for, if you like, office or admin use. And to be fair, we rarely use it anyway. Section 2 is all about the wearer of the ID product, or the carrier of the ID product in the case of medical ID cards. So that's where you list out things like your name, your medical condition or conditions, your emergency contacts and their numbers, medications. You can list them all, you know, with the frequencies you take them, every 5 hours, every 4 hours or whatever, and even the strength of the medication, everything you need to list. Allergy information, blood group information, any important information such as medical equipment fitted that you can type into that box and tell the paramedic everything that you would want them to know if you were unable to speak in an emergency. And also things like donor preferences as well. You also have the facility to upload medical documents as well, so things like do not resuscitate or advanced decisions, advanced statements, you can upload them as well. And then the final section on the form is just the disclaimer, I think it is. So it's just the disclaimer, the terms and conditions, agree to them, and then submit. And then from that moment, the information is accessible once the ID number is put into the system by paramedic, first responder, member of the public, or if you have one of our more fancy ID products, then when the QR code is scanned or the NFC tag is read. So the information that can be seen is basically the medical information, the personal and medical information about yourself. I think that's quite self-explanatory, quite obvious. Your emergency contacts and their contact numbers. We never obviously share email addresses on there, it's not necessary. And if you have uploaded any advanced decisions, advanced statements, or do not resuscitate instructions, they can be seen as well towards the lower part of the form. So that should answer the question, who can access the information and what can they see specifically. So, do you have, a question of the day, let's have one. Do you have any additional fields maybe that you would like on the form? We've had suggestion in the past, you know, to split out into these detailed sections such as NHS number and donor preferences and allergy information. And we've implemented them. We put all suggestions on a big old whiteboard in the office. It's just over there actually behind the camera that I'm looking at. And we have regular monthly meetings with our developer, and we talk about what we can implement and obviously what we can't. So do you have anything that you would like to see on that form? Please do add your suggestion in the in the kind of comments field below if you're using YouTube. It'd be really great to kind of hear from you, and we'll respond to anyone that posts. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch, and until the next video, it's Lee Cunningham from UID Me, the UK's only emergency ID and alert service. Bye bye.